right, so I'm out at the woods today. Took a day off. I'm out here on a Friday. And the goal is going to be to get all those trees dropped. Maybe not cleaned up, probably not cleaned up. Plan is to get them at least all dropped. Not ideal weather, extremely windy today, but it's not raining, which is better than what the forecast is for tomorrow. So we'll see what we can do. This one is the one we talked about leaning the wrong way. Should probably get some wedges and see if I can wedge it and get it to fall the way I want it to. Maybe if I notch it over here, we can get it to go over, maybe. This one we shouldn't have a problem with. And then the next couple down there we shouldn't have a problem with either. So this one actually doesn't look too bad, the way it's cutting up. That one might actually go pretty quick to actually just finish that one right away. This one, it's got a lot of branches and leaves on it. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, we're going to set the goal pretty lofty and we'll see what happens. So we were at noon, so I thought I'd break out the GoPro here. So got some video of this. Hopefully it was decent. I'm using two different cameras, but this was a maple tree, and what I did was kind of dig on the one side and the back side, and then pushed from that side to try to get the tree to go over, and that's exactly what it did. It pulled the whole root system up and laid the tree over nice and flat instead of cutting it. So I got all that, and then once I cut it off, it went back to the way it was. Put the winch on. The winch didn't have enough to pull it back. I just kind of jerked it with the tractor a couple times. I figured it would come out. So I was surprised the loader lifted it because I wasn't sure how much weight is there, but lifted it up and got it out. So we'll take a ride back to where we're working here and I'll give an update. All right, so we got 3 left. So I left this one here because there's a lot on there. So I'm hoping probably maybe do that one towards the end just because there's a lot there. This maple I wanted to get down before I took lunch, so that's what I did. And that was where that root system was. This one here is a lot. It's really big at the base here. And it's all rotted on this side, so I don't know what that looks like in there. And it's got a heck of a lean going this way. So I don't know. I got the part of the maple cut up here, so I was gonna get that out of here. This one's gotta go probably next. This will be the next one we take down. And I don't know, like I said, if there's anything good in that one or not. And then this one here up by the road, this is probably going to be the last one or second to last, depending on. I got to get that one out first because this one's going to fall into it, and then we'll have issues here. So that's got to be like a 30-foot pole. That is super short in comparison to where this tree goes. This tree is just ridiculous. So this wind is it's been nice. It's kept things cooler. So far not too many issues with dropping anything. It's been going pretty smooth. So I'm gonna get the saw filled up with gas. I haven't done that since I started. And then I'll get this maple cleaned up and we'll see about dropping the next one here. All right, so I'm wrapping up. Unfortunately, we had a little issue. So I was with the forks here on the tractor and I was just kind of taking this and trying to push it this way. And I don't know what happened. If I hooked something, it didn't look like it. But if you can look right there and there, I actually had a hose on the loader on the tractor burst. So that kind of ends that. I can't roll or tilt the bucket. I can still lift it, but so that's less than ideal. So I still had this left. I was working on getting this cleaned up before I dropped the last one. I was really hoping to get this last one dropped today. Like this was the one, the final one here. So unfortunately that's not going to happen today. These two here, that one's going to be made into boards. This one's just garbage. I can't lift them. I just don't have enough lift to get it. And I didn't think this one was that big, but it's pretty wet, so it just doesn't want to go. It's a 10-foot. I didn't measure what the width of it is. So yeah, really unfortunate, because if you take a look here, we pretty much got it. We just got this last one. You can see the stakes running all the way down now. A lot of stuff to clean up, but got them dropped. This one here is a real pain because it was all full of ants on the backside. So, and this one behind me shouldn't take much at all. That's it's all leaning this way, so it should go over pretty easy. So that's unfortunate. So hopefully the John Deere dealer has those hoses in stock. I kind of doubt it. Didn't seem like it was leaking. It only leaked when you tried to operate the function, so hopefully I don't come back to a huge puddle on the floor. I don't know of anybody locally out here that would have hoses, I guess. And I don't want to pull a hose off without having caps to cap the system, because then you're just gonna, it's just gonna drain out or whatever. So well, other than that, I guess that is going to be it for now.